How's it going, everybody? This is Big Sky Crypto. It's Tuesday, October 3rd, and I'm going to try to pick up some Hextra coin. I just found out about this ICO and looked into it a little bit. It looks similar to Regal Coin and BitConnect, where you can do the lend. So I'm going to pick some up, small amount anyway, just to give it a try, and then look into it some more, and then I may pick up some more later on. But I thought at first I'd at least get some. So it opens up in a little over 10 minutes. I think this might be the second round, if I'm not mistaken. I think it actually the first is when the ICO opened. So we'll see if I can get a few coins here. In the meantime, might just take a look at the markets. Bitcoin's down some today. It pushed above my red resistance band and held there for a bit, then fell back through. I've got two trend lines here also. Got this upper one, which is kind of marking the downtrend that we were in, which it broke on the 25th. And since then it's been in an uptrend. Today it's popped down back below this trend line marking the recent uptrend. So we'll see what it does, if it's gonna get back above, or it may move sideways here. Time will tell, can't really be sure, but it's not looking too bad. Still in an uptrend. Ethereum pretty much moving sideways. It's hasn't done a whole heck of a lot. If as long as it stays above the this 280 area, should be in pretty good shape. Otherwise, if it breaks at 280, we're probably going to come back down here in the 250, 255, maybe even down to the 240 level. But we'll see. Again, it may just move sideways here, which would be fine, and then slowly move up. I mean, I'd be fine with that. Litecoin sideways. The last video I did mentioned it was moving sideways, and not much has changed. It's still just kind of holding a little bit above the $50 area and moving sideways. So not much has changed there. Like to see it stay above 50 if it can. But other than that, that's I'm still looking to pick up some more. If it gets up here above this area, kind of see maybe resistance in this $58 area, something like that. If it can get up above there, I'm probably looking to pick up some more Litecoin. Ethereum, I wouldn't mind getting a little bit more. If it probably going to wait to see if it can get up into the 320 area, clear that area before I pick up any more Ethereum. And Bitcoin, I've been buying a little bit here and there. I'm slowly accumulating, but I'm probably not in any hurry to buy anymore unless it really dipped down or something. We got a big drop, down below 4,000. Then I might pick up a little bit more. But other than that, I'm happy with what I got. So it looks like we got 7 minutes left to go before this round opens up. I'm going to see. Hopefully I can get some. I don't know how quick these sell out. I know Regal Coin, it was kind of a pain. Took me a few tries to pick up some of those. I'm really happy with what it's done, though, since the lending's begun, and the coin now is on coinexchange.io, and it's I think it peaked up near 22, maybe a little over 22. Last I looked, it was down, I think, about 13, little over $13, which is still a lot better than the $1.20 ICO price. So that's looking really good. So hopefully I can get some of these Hextra coins. BitConnect, like I've said in my other videos, that's kind of my main passive income investment, and really happy with how that's going. It's been paying, it's averaging close to 1% a day. There's been some days where it's dipped down a bit, but I look at more the average, the long-term average. I don't worry too much day to day. I might start to worry a little if the daily average, maybe over, I don't know, a weekly or monthly period, starts to get down below, maybe 0.7 or something like that, or we start seeing a lot of really low interest days, then I might get a little more concerned. But I'm still really happy with it, so I'm not really concerned. I think it, over time it fluctuates. You're going to have some really good days, and other days where you don't get quite as much interest. But like I said, I'm looking at more just the average. So still got 4.5 minutes, so we'll see. Hopefully can get it here on the first try, but just have to see what happens. I'm hoping also my glasses aren't giving off too much glare, because I added some lighting. My first video the lighting was really bad. It was real dark, so I added some lighting, but unfortunately, to see the screen really well, I need to wear my glasses. If I'm not really bothering looking at the screen, I can take them off, but for this I want to be sure what I'm seeing. So, kind of sucks. Getting old. Got to wear my glasses more and more. So, hopefully, I can't really tell right now, but hopefully when I render this and take a look at it, there's not too bad of a glare. So, I've got 3.5 minutes to go, and see how lucky I can be if I can pick some up on the first try. If not, I'll just keep trying. Like I said, I'd like to pick up at least a few to give it a try. I want to try to get as many of these passive income investments as I can. Regal Coin, I've already gotten a pretty good amount of interest on that one. So, and that's just begun. So, I may add more to my lend on Regal Coin also, but I haven't decided yet for sure. Let's see, so we still got 2.5 minutes. I was just looking at the news here on CoinDesk to see what's going on. I saw this article on Bitcoin that a golden cross had formed, which generally is a bullish signal. Looks like they're looking at the 4-hour time frame, and you can see it looks like it yesterday or earlier today looks like it formed, so that might be a good sign. Okay, 1.5 minutes to go. First, I should probably say as a disclaimer that this video isn't financial advice. It's just me sharing what I'm doing as far as my investments. I'm not a financial advisor, so everybody needs to do their own due diligence and only invest, what you can afford. Worst case, if you lose it all, you don't want to be investing your money you need for your car payment, mortgage, or rent payment or anything like that. Just invest with what you could afford to potentially lose if something really, really bad happened. So that's my disclaimer. And less than 30 seconds to go. So we'll see what happens here. Hopefully, I'd like to get at least a couple hundred if I can. I may not talk a lot while I'm trying to do this, so pardon the silence. But we'll see what happens here. Any second now it's going to open up. Not sure what it's doing. Look like now I'm stuck on the home page. It won't even let me technical difficulties. Come on. Maybe if I log out and come back in. I was moving around the page earlier to all my different tabs and it was working fine, so I don't know why now that it shows it's open, but I can't do anything. So I'm going to just get out of there and come back in. Well, that didn't work. Now it shows it closed again and not opening till 23 hours, 56 minutes, and 7 seconds. I thought they said there was 300,000, I guess, per day. That was awful quick, and I'm not sure what the heck happened because it won't let me and it still won't. I can't even get off this page. Well, I guess I'll have to try again tomorrow. I'd like to definitely pick some up. I know Regal Coin had a bunch of problems with their site too, so I don't know. This one seems to be acting up also. I don't know if it was just because there were so many people trying to get to it, or not sure what's going on. Still acting really slow. I was hoping to get some too. That sucks. Oh well. I didn't get them. Regal Coin I didn't get on the first try either, so I'll just keep trying. Hopefully in the next day or so I think there's 2 more days in this round, and then the price goes up because I think these are priced at 90 cents, and then it goes up from there after the 5th. I think it might go to $1 on after the 5th. So I mean, I'd like to get some at 90 cents though, so that I still have a couple more days. So hopefully I got to figure this website out though and see why it's acting so slow. Got to be better prepared. This I probably should have checked this out better first, but oh well. So that was a fail. But there's always tomorrow. Well, that didn't go quite how I envisioned it would. Probably should have prepared a little better and checked out the website a little bit better. It was kind of a last minute thing. I thought I'd pick up a few, but obviously that was a total failure. But I'm going to try again tomorrow, see if I can get some. There's still, this is just the beginning, so. I also wanted to clear up, I said that I thought after the 5th the price went up to $1, but as you can see by the table on the screen, it actually goes up to 95 cents starting on the 6th through the 10th, and then $1 from the 11th to the 15th. So you can see the price just kind of steps up. So I'll just give it another shot tomorrow, and or the next day. I've got a couple more days to try to get them at 90 cents. If I have to, I'll buy them at 95. No big deal. I'm not sure. The website seemed kind of weird, though. I'm not sure what happened. It was acting really slow. I couldn't even move to any of the other tabs. I tried going into the wallet, and I couldn't do it. And I don't know if it was due to high traffic volume. There was 300,000 coins supposedly that sold, but it seemed like it sold them in just a couple of minutes. So I'm not sure what happened, but I'll just give it another try tomorrow, and I'll probably try recording it again tomorrow, see if I can get the buy recorded if I have any better luck. The other thing I wanted to do is look at a couple more charts on. I was talking about Bitcoin and mentioned the Golden Cross forming on the from that article, and didn't really, for some people may not know what a Golden Cross is, so I probably should have explained what that is. Basically, it's when the short-term moving average crosses above the long-term moving average. In the case of Bitcoin, you can see here where the pink is the 50-period moving average, and it's crossing above the red, which is the 200-period moving average, and that's a bullish indicator. So you can see here it just crossed. When was that? On the 2nd, so just yesterday it crossed, and this is the 4-hour time frame. You can see here back on this on the 13th of September, it actually, the 50 period dropped below the 200, which is a bearish indicator. It was in the middle of that downtrend we were having. So, and if we go back, you can see the last time, you can see here there's another golden cross here where the 50 moved up from under the 200 and crossed over it back here. That's just before we had this huge run up. So that was the last time that we saw that. So I just wanted to come back and kind of explain what that is, the golden cross. So that is a bullish indicator. So we'll have to see what happens from here if Bitcoin takes off higher from here, or what happens. I also wanted to look at NEO. It's one of my long-term holdings, and it's not looking too bad. It popped up pretty good from down here right around 20, high teens, peaked at about just under 40, and then now it's pulled back some. It's I think 32 and change right now, kind of moving sideways a little bit, but you can see here it also had a golden cross back here on the 28th. So it's looking pretty good. It's one I'm figuring on holding for a while. I think the price 6 months, a year from now, will be a lot higher than this. Another one I wanted to look at was Omisego, and it's another one that I plan on holding long term. It's pretty much sideways. It hasn't really moved up a whole lot. It made a pretty good run because I bought most of mine down under 5, and it made a pretty good run up to almost, well, actually I think it might have gotten over 13. Yeah, it looks like, I think 13, looks like 1370 was the high. Pulled back down, bounced. It's kind of been bouncing up and down. It's back, you know, a little over $9 right now, but it's still quite a bit higher than what I bought it at. And like I said, it's one I'm going to probably just hold long term. I think it has pretty good prospects. This is Omisego's page from the cryptocurrency market capitalizations. You can see, I think it's number 13, ranked number 13 right now, which is pretty good. It's got just over 98 million total circulating supply. Total supply is a little over 140 million. So it's got a decent number. It's not horrible. I like to buy coins that have a smaller total and circulating supply. I mean, I've got Ripple, which is up in the billions, but typically, other than that, I prefer buying the, you know, coins that are, you know, maybe 50 million to 100 million, something like that is usually what I prefer. So this one is borderline, but I really like it. It's got really good volume. The price, you know, action hasn't been too bad. It's, you know, not too bad of a looking chart. And like I said, I think long term it has real good prospects. So I plan on holding this one quite a while and just slowly adding. Well, that's all I have for this video. I know I didn't speak too much about BitConnect or Regal Coin. I touched on them a little, but if there's anybody that wants any additional information on either one of them, I'll have links to both of them down below in the descriptions area. You can just click on show more to expand that out, and that's where I'll have all the links to both BitConnect, Regal Coin. I'll have a link to my website and also my email address in case anybody has any questions about anything. Also, leave a comment if you'd like, and I'd appreciate it if you would like and subscribe. I'm hoping to do a lot more of these. Hopefully I'm getting better. It takes a little getting used to, but I'm hoping to improve and bring a lot more content. So moving forward, hopefully I'll improve. So that's about it. Take care, and see you in the next video.